What's up, guys? Welcome back to Magic A to Z. Today's letter is W. We're going to talk briefly about wasp nest, the goods and the bad, the cons and the pros, and what you can use to work them. I know a lot of times you guys wait till like Halloween and stuff to start working on people and dealing with things, but I feel like you should have a time where you can just go and do what you need to do, and not wait for the full moon, and not wait for the moon to be in Wannon, and not wait for it to be like a Tuesday or Saturday, or just like I want you to just know that it's okay for you to do it anytime you really need to do it. Like waiting around 2 weeks till the next moon changes. Like sometimes it's just not even worth it. Sometimes you just keep yourself protected and shield it up really good, and cleanse off any negativity, and work and do what you need to do. With wasp nests, I I prefer to use them for more success in business and prosperity and abundance and favors and things that you can build up to you. Just like, you know, like the wasp, their nests are typically usually high, and you want to use it to build up success and to draw in those good things to you. Just like the dirt dauber, they build up their nest, and they're great for keeping businesses flowing and clientele rolling in, things that continue to build in and build up abundance, longevity, financial security, all those things in which you wish to build. With the wasp nest, what I'd like to do is first you clean them really good. Let's look at this really good. And there's some like eggs and stuff at the bottom and different things. So it can be used for good, and it can be used to get down real nasty and dirty and nitty gritty. So like for bank loans, let's talk about bank loans. So if you want to get a bank loan, take the attraction powder, the favors powder, and take dirt dauber powder and put it inside along with orange success candles, well, orange, yellow success candles, and orange road opener candles, and green favor candles. Work them alongside, put it on a plate, put your petition under it, and pack in every single hole. So while the candles are going, you can do it like in a 9-day ritual too. So every day, as much as you can fill in for that day, then day 2, fill it in, then day 3, fill it in. And along with working that, you need to keep doing sweet baths. Nothing but sweet baths, nothing but sweet baths. So you can use sugar scrub, use my sweet soap. You can use a sweet bath. I told you guys how to make a sweet bath. There's a video on here how to do that. You want to continuously keep on sweetening your energy as you build in your success, as you build yourself to a new path where roads can be open, and for those favors that you need. Now, generally, at a bank, there's so many different people. Sometimes you're working with one specific person, and that person is in charge of everything. For him, you take his name and you put it inside the favors oil, sweet woodruff. You get some favors oil, and you can get some brown sugar and mix that in of the person that you need and want for the loan. Work them a bit separately. Your wasp nest, you want that for yourself. You want this favor, you want that loan, you want the money. You working it for yourself, fill in every single hole, working a 9-day ritual. I think 9 days is a good reasonable time, especially for this size nest. Make sure you clean it really good though. Really, really good. For a start of a business, you take your business papers and approvals and everything that you're doing, the wasp nest goes on top. You need to put the wasp nest on top. You need business shield powder, and you need business candles. I would urge you when you're working your business to always do business protection candles. Like all the time. Every single day. Like you never know the people that are really against you until you start lifting your feet off the ground and they're trying to kick you back down. So always keep those going. Always keep them flowing. Clean it out really, really good. Okay? You don't want it to be a situation where there's still skeletons left in here and different things. Clean it out really good. Knock out anything that's you can. Pick out anything that don't need to be in there. You see all that stuff? You don't want that in there when you're working it for a achievement, for a new goal, for money, for positivity and drawing in things. And then you're gonna get a lotus stone you need a large lotus stone. Let me see if I have a large lotus stone. So this, a large lotus stone, the business papers, magnetic sand, attraction powder, come to me, business powder, along with your shield, because you need a shield around your business. You always need a shield around your business. And you're going to fill in every single hole with attraction powder, because you're attracting a new business. You're attracting whatever type of business it is. You sell socks, you make cake, you make clothing, you whatever it is. You sell houses. You want to attract to your business. Fill in every single hole. You clean your lotus stone. You name him. This one's real heavy. It's probably like maybe like 6 or 7 pounds. Both of them go hand in hand on top of your business papers, and every single day you're feeding him. Whatever you name him. Say you name the lotus. You can do that too. You can name the lotus stone after your business, and you speak to it as if it's human, because it has a lot of life energy and power. And how do you know your lotus stone has energy? You take a hematite. Take a hematite magnet, and it should stick to it automatically. It should automatically stick to it. In a situation where your lotus stone is dead and dull, you no longer need it. If it's not sticking and the sand is staying off, it has no power. Nothing is going to draw to you. If anything, it's going to make you lose. You're going to end up losing a lot of things if you keep trying to feed something that doesn't have any power. You, whatever it's named after the business, you talk to it, as I feed you, may you feed me. The lotus stone sand is the food for it. So if that, what you can do to help represent the money and get it strong money, or clientele coming back to you for the business, you tell the lotus stone, as I feed you, may you feed me. May every trickle of sand that I'm feeding you, may it be a new customer, may it be a new client, may it be a new order, may it be an increase in sales, may it be a boost in my revenue. You understand? So along with doing that, I want you to take a bath with patchouli. Patchouli is so good for just bringing in a lot of good things to you when you're starting out spiritually. It's a great herb to use. I know we're trying to stick to W, but sometimes I'll do that. I'll tell you something that you can add it. So lotus stone, wasp nest, feeding it with attraction. And I want you to consistently keep work candles going and steady client candles going, because that's what's going to help you to be beneficial in this business. You can use my S for Success candles every single day. Read the wax. I think it's good for you to start off with the glass candles, because you can keep them lit when you're home, when you're working your ritual. But I also like the wax candles too. I like those too because they sometimes give you a story. Some of you are going through things in your business. That wax candle is going to show you exactly every single thing that's been happening. It is. You can use this for school studies, working with Dr. Hernandez. Those of you that are like in a radiology program, in a nursing program, he's good for working with medical students. And you can use this with yellow candles, and you can use it with favors powder, and you can use overlook oil on you to help you get through school really good with no problems. You know, there's some professors, they just have problems. They're going to pick at you, mess with you. Use your overlooked oil. Use your success candles. Use your success oil and work this with it to help build that success that you need in school, to graduate, to get through things, you know, with longevity. Okay? Another way you can do it, you can get down and dirty. Now, it's also used to break people and their families and their homes, and to send people a bit crazy. So for the crazy, you take fuck it up powder and poppy seeds and fill every single hole. To break a family, dirt dauber, hot foot powder, and destruction would be good too. Destruction, or mustard seeds to make them fight a lot. If you want to get rid of a person that's living in your house, doesn't like to pay rent, black salt, sulfur, and hot foot. Another way to use it to create just a lot of madness and stuff is you take mustard seeds, you take lemon verbena, you take poppy seeds, you take devil dung, and You take, let's see, what else? Powder you can use. You can put the fuck it up powder in there. You want to blend it, but you want to blend it into like a paste. So use like the fuck it up powder. Use like 3 of those oils that I mentioned for what I mentioned just now. Mix it up into like a blend and put the paste in each and every single hole. Petition goes underneath. You want it dirty, you want it nasty. Take the stuff that's stuck in between it. Take all of that gucky stuff out and mix that in as well. And you can use that for a destructive force. So see, you can use it for good, you can use it for bad. Another way that you can use it too for your business as well is to wrap it in a cloth after you've oiled it down. Clean it out really good first. Just like a regular broom and stuff, and like a pen to clean out this different stuff. I want you to clean it out really good. I want you to sage it, and I want you to wrap it in a cloth after you've oiled it with about 3 oils. Work, steady client. You can use Better Business. You can use Wealthy Way. You can use Good Fortune. You can use Fortune 500. 3 oils, oil it up really good. Wrap it and wrap it with patchouli strings all around and place it high up into your home or the business or your company. And that's an excellent way of getting a business up and off the ground and blessing it, bringing in prosperity, keeping that longevity and abundance around it, drawing in a lot of customers, clients, increasing your sales. That is a wonderful way to work it. I mean, there's a lot of different ways, but this is like, I know a lot of you will appreciate the ideas that I just gave you. And you could just comment below. Comment below. You could tell me how you've worked your wasp's nest for good, for bad, whatever situation. Share it so everybody can know how to do it, and teach it to the people that are around you. Like, subscribe, and stay blessed.